Ganon's castle, the final frontier.
It's time to slay the dragon. Or wait.
It's time to get burnt by bats.
There's, it's so quiet in here. Is there no music?
There is music.
Huh. Maybe I just can't hear it over the Zolfa going...
Yeah, the music is more ambiance than anything else. The music begins to increase in volume as we climb the tower.
Sweet stairs. It's not a ladder.
No ladders yet. Also, for some reason, they added a boss key in here. This was in the original, actually. They didn't add it at all. This place hasn't changed from the original, actually.
Just like you're doing a sweet grand tour of all the enemies that you've slayed. So long way.
They didn't even make this area more difficult, which is really weird. Like, to me, this would be the area that you'd want to do Control-C, Control-V the most. But they didn't, which is, both good and bad, I think.
I don't know, maybe they thought it was perfect the way it is.
It has a good build-up to it.
If you don't look at them, maybe they won't hurt you. Oh, you made the... Oh.
Yeah, I messed up. You can get both of them at once.
Oh, I thought you were going to do one-on-one 2 times in a row.
No. You can do, I think I angled myself a little bit off, but you can poke them both at the same time, and they'll both die pretty quickly. But that's all for normal enemies. And of course, we must be prepared. We must collect all the hearts, all of the arrows.
No moblins.
You don't need magic, though. I also have no idea why I collected all those things.
Well, you might as well get full hearts, I mean...
Yeah, but about that in a minute.
It's a lot of stained glass.
It is. He had a lot of time on his hands in the last 7 years.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure he did anything, to be honest. He probably just moved into a castle that already existed. Like one of those, like a hermit crab or something. I guess he maybe did something with the lighting, but...
He might have commissioned those statues.
Guess I missed the statues.
It's that big Zelda statue in the middle.
Oh. Oh! Oh, I see what you did there.
No, there's some off to the side as well.
I wonder if he put the organ in, or if, like, the King of Hyrule was, like, a big organist, and he was like, fuck it, it's here.
So those hearts appearing on the screen, that's us getting healed to full.
Oh.
He's nice enough to heal us to full at the end, or at the beginning of the fight.
I don't think it's him that's doing it. It's probably Triforce.
Something happened. Never expect to have to fight somebody else.
I'm thinking it's kind of like a goose that laid the golden egg kind of a thing here, though. Like, I don't think you can just, like, carve people open to get the pieces out.
Have you tried?
Well, I haven't, but, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you ran into, like, an x-ray machine, you're not going to see, like, a Triforce piece.
You need a different kind of scanning device.
A great way to bail on us, Navi, like, right when we need you the most, like...
Yeah, but she's kind of lying about that.
So she's just slacking off.
She is slacking off.
Ugh, Navi.
So, I kind of, fuck up a little bit at the beginning here.
No, you did just fine. You rolled right over and dodged it. Are you trying to hit him?
No, I'm not trying to hit him. I'm trying to do what's about to happen.
Oh. Oh yeah, some light arrow. Stab him a bunch. Wow.
Yeah,
Way to hit a man when he's down, Coobs.
he does not have much health to the Biggoron sword. Like, you can have trouble getting a single cycle in. You have to time your attacks really well with the Master Sword, but if you have the Biggoron sword, it's pretty much guaranteed as long as you keep spamming B.
Pen, I read about that. Like, they changed the blood from red to green in one of the releases.
Yes, they did.
It just looked like he sort of just puked instead of...
Yeah, that's, I guess it might have been a change in the ESRB. I'm not sure.
It was in one of the... I think it was the same... It might have been the same update where they changed the icon on the mirror shield and everywhere else.
It is, yeah. It's the 1.2 release, I think.
Leave my childhood alone, Nintendo! It's blood, it's fine.
He's not dead, Link, or is he? You should poke him with your sword a few times before we leave.
Yeah, you would think that. Just to be sure, right?
Just to be sure, you know?
Poke with your sword, like from orbit.
Just jump on him.
Yeah, it's the pogo sword, the best move in Smash Brothers.
Best move for a long time.
Oh, now she's... Is this Zelda talking to you or Navi?
Zelda.
Oh, so now she's
Navi's
just...
text is blue.
Oh, is she... Oh.
She is special.
I didn't realize Zelda was suddenly a structural engineer here.
Also, the thing you may have experienced with the N64, there's a lot of lag in this area still. Doesn't matter what console you're playing on.
The thing that bothers me the most...
Actually, that's a lie. There's a single console that does not have lag on here.
The emulator?
It is not emulator, because that's not a console. Also, what I did there is, if you shoot the, if you hold the light arrow at the edge of the door, she has a, an animation that plays, and it won't play if you shoot the, light arrow. That animation there. But back to the consoles. The only console that doesn't have lag in this area is the IQ, which is a Chinese console.
Huh.
A Nintendo-made Chinese console. I have one somewhere. I bought it for some reason.
Now, I remember back in the day, like, all the explosion noises sounded like wood clunking. I don't know if they changed anything here or not, but just one of the things that struck me is...
The only thing they censored, as far as I know, is the chanting type music.
No, I didn't mean censored. Like, it sounded dumb, because it's clear this tower's made out of stone. But most of the explosions sounded like two pieces of wood, like, clunking against each other, like throwing 2x4s into a pile.
Yeah, that's, they haven't changed anything. This is the same as it was in the original release. So it could be just your memory, playing tricks on you.
No, maybe this wasn't this area, because I remember specifically it's the very end of the game when you fight him again. Spoilers.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, spoilers.
Edit that out. So is it possible to fail the timer?
Yes. You start back at the top of the tower and start again.
I suppose it's not too bad.
Also, if you die, you fail the timer, technically.
I mean, I guess, you know, if you die, you fail pretty much anything, right? Although I wonder, let's say you died, I wonder if your physics teacher would have the heart to flunk you for the test, or, like, it seems a little rude, but... I mean, those are the rules, right?
Yeah, that's the rules.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you died, huh?
That redead every fucking time always gets me.
You're just gonna leave him there. Like, he did that to you, and you're just gonna let it slide.
Yeah. Take me with you. Okay.
I suppose, yeah, he does have the opportunity to get out now.
This is the most canon thing to get.
There you go.
We're inside Zelda.
The only time ever. Because he's about as bad at getting princesses as Mario. Although, actually, if I recall from the Legend of Zelda cartoon, he was actually worse at it. Because she was, like, actively irritated at him all the time.
I have no memory of that. I've probably never watched it.
Yeah, right there, that wood noise.
The tower, it's collapsing. It's folding into itself like it was made out of cardboard.
Right there, that wood noise again.
Yeah.
Like, it's silly. There's no wood in this entire castle. It's all stone.
How do you know that?
You just ran through it. I didn't see any wood.
Yeah, but there might have been some somewhere else.
Yeah, okay.
What do you think is supporting all that stone?
More stone.
Well, how do you know that? Were you the architect who built Ganon's castle?
Well, Ganon's castle, I'm pretty sure that's the Hyrule royal family's castle.
Not anymore, it's not.
With a victim shame over here. Yeah, thanks, Navi. I didn't need your help anyway.
Oh shit, something is still happening.
Actually, I mean, if he's coming back from that, maybe stabbing with the sword a little bit wouldn't have done anything.
Why would we want to stab him with a sword?
Well, you said that, like, poke him with a sword before you ran off.
Oh, right. But there's no sword usage here.
Oh, there's not?
No.
Goodness. There we go, he's glowing.
Uh-oh. It's powering up.
Hit the glowy part.
Say hello to Ganon. He is susceptible to one weapon that no other person is.
Did I see you equip it?
You might have.
I think I saw it. I think you should have edited that out for the surprise factor.
No. He is weak to Deku Nuts. He takes damage to them for some reason. Unfortunately, I missed one shot here. You need all 40 to be able to beat him completely with Deku Nuts. If you miss any shots, kinda get messed up.
Now, because it's 40 Deku Nuts, how many sword swings would it be?
Very few.
Okay. Oh, you got hit. What?
Yeah, we get hit a few times because of this. But first phase down, Deku Nuts only.
Oh. It's like, you don't even want that sword. Can't you just equip the Goron sword and finish him?
We can't, actually.
Ugh.
Only 28 more hits.
So how did you notice he was taking damage from this?
This is something I knew from speedrunning.
Oh, okay.
It has next to no practical uses, but it is hilarious that it works.
I cannot imagine that, you know, Deku Nuts on the final boss is one of the core tenets of speed running. I'm just rolling around in nutsack, don't mind me.
Don't mind me, sir. Just showing you a few flashing nuts. Oh no, we missed again.
No! What are you gonna do? Do you hook shot him for damage, or does that even do anything?
No, we missed again. You can hookshot the tail, yes. It's one of the other options.
The tail.
You can light arrow the tail too. You could use any weapon on the tail. So, it's a good thing we had double defense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you would be dead right now, wouldn't you?
We'd be using a fairy at this point.
Whoa.
He hits for, I think he hits for about 5 hearts. If you don't have the defense. Oh no, just one more. No. I was so disappointed.
I still don't understand why his tail's a weak point. I mean, he's not a Saiyan.
Well, one poke was all it took after all these Deku Nuts.
His pig snout's going apeshit, look at that.
Yeah. I'm really disappointed that, that I missed those, like, 3 or 4 Deku Nuts.
You know, I like how one of your friends, like, magically became useless, and the other one magically became useful, like, here at the end. Like...
No, Navi is available in this fight. So
I mean,
you have to use the Master Sword here. Just stab him in the face. If you have anything else equipped, it won't work. You'll just redo the part of the fight that you just did.
Wait, you mean he gets back up if you wait too long?
Yep.
Well, that's not fair.
It's not fair at all. But it's a thing that happens.
Alright, it's harem time. By our powers combined, we are Captain Sageus the Mighty.
Together, they alone seal away some dude. For at least one game.
Where did they put him anyway?
That's a good question. Under the sea.
Like, don't tell me... Yeah, what? Like, did they put him in the Sacred Realm, like the place he was trying to go? Because I kind of have a feeling.
I'm not sure where they put him.
Damn sages.
No, don't curse me.
He didn't even shout. He didn't shout. He was like, "Curse you, Coobs." No, don't break the seal. That's the first rule of partying, Ganon. Like, don't humiliate yourself like this.
Do you think he's just spinning for all of eternity?
Oh man, I'm so dizzy. Actually, that is something that I wonder now. If you were to be spun, I guess, way past the point of dizziness, I guess at some point, like, does your inner ear just give up and quit?
I have no idea.
Sweet, you're flying somehow.
The magical power of Zelda was to fly over nothingness.
Suddenly everyone's, like, doing all these crazy useful things.
Yeah. The evil realm is where he was sealed. There it is.
It's like, so what? So he can learn to be more evil?
Yes.
You know, I thought this was a Japanese game, but it's a very American concept of justice.
Let's make up for my mistakes. Put your sword down.
But it's yours. So you could be a kid forever and adult forever.
A kid. About the Ocarina. We may have lost it.
Wait, how'd you do that?
We may have replaced it with the other Ocarina.
Oh, because you got the fairy Ocarina second?
Yeah.
Does she notice?
Sorry, Zelda.
She'd be like, this isn't my...
Well... I'm sorry that we lost it. Maybe you should try that one anyways. Maybe it'll work.
It's blue. I think it is the Ocarina time.
Yeah, it always displays as that.
What do you mean the way you're supposed to be?
Whoa.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know. What does it mean? Goodbye, Zelda.
So wait, the sword seals... The sword is sealing Ganondorf and this thing. That's why you have to put it back, right?
Yes.
Why can't you kill him?
Oh, you know. So, this is a bit of a load screen, isn't it?
It's working on it. I mean, no signal.
Yeah, my game might have crashed. And now we're back on the Wii menu because I had to restart my Wii. This is the canonical ending. What happens to you if you use the wrong Ocarina?
Wait, so... Did you... Same Ocarina.
It's the same Ocarina, but it's the correct one this time. This is a different save file. This is the file of CQ. He is the true hero of time.
So was it really the Ocarina that crashed the game?
I have no idea. I like to believe it is now. Also, this is this file was not on the Master Quest version. This was the original game. It was the only other save file that I had that was close.
What? You mean we're gonna miss the Master Quest ending here?
Well, we did get most of the Master Quest ending.
What do you mean most? Though I feel like I'm being ripped off here.
Sorry.
No, wait, is the Master Quest ending actually different than the regular ending?
I have no idea. I couldn't see it.
You've never beat Master Quest before?
No, not to see the credits, anyways.
Huh. Well, I guess anyone in the thread, if the Master Quest ending cutscene is different, why don't you,
Please let us know.
Yeah. Though I suppose we could have probably just Googled it, or YouTubed it,
Yeah, well,
to find out.
power of the internet. So, I kind of wanted to do a bit of a post-mortem during this credit scene about this game,
Alright, go ahead.
about the LP.
So who are we dissecting? Link?
We're dissecting the entire game.
Oh, okay.
Starting off, I kind of just want to go, like, I think that most of the things in this game, the way they've changed them, most of it's just artificial difficulty. Like, they're just changing things that don't really need to be changed because you're just adding monotony to it.
And they're hiding shit.
It's not... I don't mind them hiding shit, it's just... A lot of the puzzles were just... Okay, do this for another 10 minutes instead. Like a lot of, like the block pushing puzzle stuff in Forest Temple where now you have two. And really you're just causing me to have to push another one just slightly out of the way. Things like the silver rupees in some of the rooms in Shadow Temple. It's just... You have so many of them, the music stops playing and stuff like that. Some things, like the Skulltula movements, those were fine for the most part. They didn't hide it behind anything too stupid. Like, I really like the one behind those blocks in Shadow Temple where you have to have one of the knights bash them down. I really like that one, for example. In terms of the LP, I think I made some... Sorry, I should say that, first off, I learned a whole bunch of shit about Premiere and Audacity and all that stuff. There's a whole bunch of things that I learned about trying to get it more consistent that I didn't really get until, I want to say, about episode 13, where I actually figured out how Premiere actually adjusts audios. Anything from you, Zarin?
I learned how to push the record button.
You learned how to press the record button. Well
done. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was good. I learned I need to talk more. I think a couple of my early videos, I was too busy reading, I guess, what was going on the screen. Even though that's not really the point, right? Like, one of the things where I almost wish you could... Well, I guess you can't turn closed captioning off because there was no voice acting in this game, but...
Yeah, in this game anyways. There's a whole bunch of things in this game that I still like. I think it holds up in some ways.
Well, I mean, I guess it's a little bit like you think about Jurassic Park when they made it 3D, right? Like, did they need to make it 3D? Nah, I'm putting the big screen is probably enough. But this is, I think, in the same way. Like, they changed some stuff, I guess, to make it a little bit more fresh. If you're gonna play through again, but I think the same premise holds, right? It was sort of an excuse to, I guess, release it again. Give maybe some people that didn't play it the first time through the opportunity.
The thing is, when they released it again, they released it with the original at the same time, like on the same disc.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes. So, this is just something I guess they did in their free time. I have no idea. They just added it in.
Yeah, I don't know.
going forward. I think I'm going to be a lot better about consistency and everything in my editing. Which would be nice. I was pretty bad about it this time, sorry. Thanks for everyone for watching, though.
Yeah, thanks a lot, and a lot of people that participate in the thread. I learned a lot about things burning. I mean, that's what it's about. I mean, just learning, random. I love that off-topic sort of a thing that it's touched on.
Yeah, it's nice to have little things here and there that really I don't expect just because it's an off comment from me or yourself. And it just turns out to be something like, oh, that's really fucking nice to read. One other thing I'd like to say before we end, I want to shout out to, I believe it's Carbon Dioxide in the thread, because at the beginning I was also kind of inconsistent about the direction I wanted to go with this thread, so he kind of helped me focus in it a little bit more on what the changes are, rather than me doing glitches the whole time.
So, I guess back to the game here. So, he looking around to see, I'm guessing he probably remembers everything, right?
I think so, based off what the end scenes are.
Was he the only one that would remember anything?
I think so.
I guess that makes sense.
Because the premise of, the beginning premise of Majora's Mask, the sequel to this, is you see Navi fly away there.
Yeah.
Link is on a journey to try and find Navi at the beginning of Majora's Mask.
I see. But no, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope it was entertaining. If you have any, I guess, suggestions for myself, I'd be glad to hear them.
Mm-hmm. I too would love to hear them. I'd love to hear any criticisms you guys have. And again, thank you for watching. We'll be back with something different. Quite a ways different. At some point, anyways.
Well,
when that is, we haven't really started yet. I've started some things.
The first 2 posts are done.
Yeah. If that gives you any scale of it.
Well, that's a hell of a place to cut it off.
That is the end of the game.
I can only imagine the next 10 seconds we're like, what are you doing in my castle, peasant? Get out.